after school. The boys have amassed 7 state championships, the girls with 4. As for basketball, just 2 conference titles, 1978, 2024, 46 years separating the two. But now in 2025, back in the 4th round after losing last season, the Pirates were ready for another chance to get to an East Regional. Hosting the 4th-seeded Person Rockets as the Borough Pirate flag waved proudly in front of a packed gym, watching Gavin Seek inside in 1 quarter in the 3rd, then doing it again inside off the backboard. Yes, sir. Head coach Brett McFarland loving it as Swansboro dominated from start to finish. The Rockets were not taking flight. A 75-43 win heading to the program's first ever East Regional appearance.
Historically, we have not been the greatest, but the last 4 years definitely have grinded it out and established ourselves, especially in the East, and we're going to see what we can do continuing on.
So J.H. Rose or Southern Durham next. It will be the Spartans as Rose's season comes to an end. The regional set on Monday in Winston-Salem. In the 2A, Farmville Central hosted West Bladen, a team they've seen twice this season, and split the series. The Knights were armored for battle in the 3rd quarter, leading by 14 points at one point before the final period. Head coach Larry Williford called a timeout and said it's time to activate the full court press. Man defense, it worked. MJ Williams getting the scoop and the score for the Jaguars in the next possession off the jump shot. Got it to go within 3 points under a minute, 66-63. MJ from way beyond the arc. Yes, sir, knocking down the game-tying shot. 66 all, about 30 seconds left. After 15, off the glass. Ezekiel gets the score. The final shot on the way. No good. It's Swansboro misses out on the East Regional for the first time in literally forever.
Hold your head up high and leave out of here. And, you know, it was a special year, and, you know, sometimes it's not a movie. But the sun's going to come out tomorrow.
So who will West Bladen play? It would either be Northwood or Southwest Onslow. As the Stallions hosted the Chargers down in Jacksonville. Carlos Pagan with a little bit of room and knocking down the triple. This was a tight game in the first half. Breon Hall encouraging his guys, but Northwood would come in on the road and get the upset against Southwest 59-44 to move on. In the 1A, Washington County, though, they squeaked past Voyager Academy and will play Southern Wake Academy on Tuesday in Winston-Salem. Let's go to the girls' side. 7-seed East Bladen traveled to 6-seeded North Duplin, hosting their first ever 4th round game in program history. It was a slow start for North Duplin as the Eagles were soaring on the triple. Then Layla Smith hyped up after she got the bucket to go off the backboard. Dr. and Coach John Cornegie said, all right, let's go. We got to find some rhythm here. So Lily Fulgham on the baseline, got it to go. Tatiana Faison not phased from the foul. They trailed 37-20 at halftime, though, but the Rebels couldn't come back, falling to the Eagles 68-45. And East Duplin was also knocked out of the running in a 53-32 loss at Seaforth. In college women's basketball, former North Pitt star Zamaria Jones went off against Georgia Tech for 13 points off the bench, and she hit some clutch shots down the stretch for a cardiac-packed 73-72 win to play UNC Saturday at 12 o'clock. Let's go over to the Diamond. ECU hosted ranked number 24 Coastal Carolina. Colby Wallace, they call him Seawall, jacked up a 2-home run shot to go up 2-0. Then how about this a little bit later on with bases loaded? Hey, Grandma, I need some mustard for a grand salami. Boom, 6-0, and Ethan Normie was nails on the mound. 19 strikeouts, an AAC record program history for East Carolina too. Even his brother Carner, who plays for the Miami Marlins, had to give him a shout out on Twitter as the Pirates get a 7-0 shutout win over the Chanticleers, and will play them once again in Game 2 tomorrow at 1 o'clock. That's going to do it for Sports for News 12. I'm Luke Schwartz, and that's tonight's edition of Sports for Schwartz.